Let me say this. Except you are being led by the Spirit, never fight about money. I'll say it again. Except you are being led by the Spirit in that direction, never fight about money. It's a declaration of your lack of trust in God's provision. Look at Matthew chapter 17. I'll read from verse 24. At this time, Jesus is having an issue. They're trying to take tax from him, and he's not supposed to pay that tax. So he's actually explaining to Peter, and he asks Peter a question. He says, who is supposed to pay tax? Is it the foreigners or the... And Peter said, it's actually the foreigners. Now today everybody pays tax, but at that time it's only foreigners that pay tax. And Jesus says, then the children are free. On a normal day, what's Jesus supposed to do? Argue or insist? I'm not going to pay. Jesus is not a sissy. At least we know from when he went to the temple and he started flogging them. Next verse. Notwithstanding, Jesus said, lest we should offend them, go thou to the sea and cast. Are you seeing? The next thing that followed him not being offended is a miracle. You see, you can see your way and you can navigate your way into the supernatural if you are not offended. Jesus is saying, what will cause me to offend them is if I am offended by what they just asked me. So we will only offend them if we are offended. Notwithstanding, lest we should offend them, go thou to the sea and cast an hook and take up the fish that first cometh up. And when thou hast opened his mouth, thou shalt find a piece of money. That take and give unto them for me and thee. One time, two leaders, they were fighting, literally fighting. I'm not talking about fighting verbally. We're literally fighting about some money. This one was dragging this one on the floor. This one was dragging this one. Are you gonna? I said, how much is it? Sometimes it's not because of the amount. You might even have need of it. And I shared a story on Wednesday. I try to help somebody with an amount of money. I get hemmed in. I'm like, wow, how? And the Spirit says I should let it go. I'm thinking. I remember that one day when I said, if someone is owing you, let it go. One woman just, the way she opened her mouth, pastor. It's because most of the time, we really don't trust God. We really don't trust God. Don't fight your brother or sister because of money. Like we agreed on last week, any money you cannot let go of, don't lend it out. If the Bible says, what shall it profit a man to gain the whole world and lose his soul? That means a soul will always be more precious to God than any amount in the world. So it's never worth fighting your brother or sister because of money.